Take a listen to our one-on-one interview with Brandon Clarke. Brandon, we are 2 days into training camp. What has it been like to be back out here on the court with the guys?
It's been really fun. It's been something that I've definitely missed. Just missed being around the coaches, my teammates, the staff, everybody really. I feel like that we've grown as a team too, even, because we were all here pretty much in the summer, open gym training. So I can feel that kind of that like veteran presence that we all have, and we've all, been together for so long now that it just feels like family, and I feel like we've gotten stronger on the court and off the court because of that.
And for you, during the offseason, were there any areas of your game that you look to improve on, especially going into next year?
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff really. I worked on a bunch of parts of my game. My strength, so I wouldn't have to deal with those little injuries and stuff. My shooting, dribbling, everything. It was a really big part of my summer to get better at that stuff. So I just really worked on the stuff that BC does on the court.
And just 2 days in, what has surprised you the most about training camp so far?
I would probably say how, I know that we got a really young team, like guys that are in year 3, even 2 and 3, 4. I feel like that those guys are kind of taking that veteran role in a way, because we don't have many old guys on the team. So it's kind of up to the younger guys like me and Ja, Dez, Dylan, to kind of be veterans on this team now and to really help us, grow. And I think that we're going to be a much better team on the court because of that this year.
We've heard a lot during training camp that the best ability is availability. And the one thing about the Grizzlies is the health aspect of it. And I know that's something that you dealt with a lot last season. How important is it to kind of go into this season just feeling fully healthy?
It's very important to me. Battling injuries and being hurt is something that I hated, and something that I worked on this offseason to get my body stronger so I didn't have to deal with those kind of issues. So it's a really big deal for me to just have my body ready so I don't have to deal with those little pains and aches.
And we've heard that you have a twin. You've said that yourself, and Jaren Jackson Jr. We've seen this friendship just grow like no other these last 2 years. What is it about Jaren that just kind of you guys gravitate toward each other that had that brotherhood?
Honestly, I just think he's real cool, and we're really similar. And I just think he's a great person, and I like to surround myself around great people. And I just think really highly of him, and I've been grateful for him to be my twin, like you said. But I'm really grateful that I have somebody here like him near me, and it's just been real fun just getting to chill with him and work out on the court, off the court with him, and it's been really fun.
And Jaren's healthy. What are you looking forward to the most, to getting out here on the court with Jaren?
I'm looking forward just to watching him eat on the floor. He's put in so much work, and he's got the body now too. He's got the body to be a great player in the league, and he's gotten taller too. His arm has probably got longer, so I think it's going to be very fun to watch him this year. So I really can't wait, and I can't wait to play with him on the court too, because he's such a fun player to play with. So
thanks so much, BC.
Thank you.
Hearing Brandon not just talk about his areas of his game that he wants to improve on, and Brandon Clarke talked about going to your third year, going into your third season healthy. He has that friendship. You see it with him and Jaren, and how Jaren has helped him in his confidence level. What are you looking forward to the most of Brandon Clarke, of areas of his game of what to see in his third year?
Seeing rookie Brandon, improving on rookie year Brandon. Mm-hmm. Last year was weird because there were a lot of factors. Injuries being one of them. I think him trying to do more, almost forcing to do more, shooting the 3 ball, more time playing at the 5, which he never looked comfortable there. I think there were a lot of things that just made him not look comfortable last year. Where it seemed like he was just thinking too much when he was on the floor, because he's so automatic and he's so darn athletic that when he's around the basket, that little 5, 6, 7 footer, he can make it every single time. And last year he wasn't getting to that spot. He was trying to do more, or he was out of position, and it just never was a comfortable year, and it was disappointing. So much to the point where at the end of the year he wasn't even playing. And in the playoffs he wasn't even playing. And to even fathom that idea was shocking, that Brandon Clarke wasn't going to be a big key of what you're doing in the postseason. So this year I expect him to do more of what we saw his rookie year, and now his role will be defined. It's not whether or not he's going to start or come off the bench. It's not whether or not he's going to play at the 4 or play at the 5. He's going to be at the 4. Because now with Steven Adams, with Xavier Tillman, even with Jaren, there's really no room for Brandon Clarke to play at the 5. So he's going to be at the 4. He's going to be in his position, his natural position. I think just stay away from trying to force Brandon Clarke into being a three-point shooter that he's not. Just let him be who he is, and if he is who he is, he'll be fantastic. And I'm looking forward to him getting back to what we saw his rookie year, shooting at a high percentage, being extremely athletic, and just getting buckets.
I would love to see him, while you're right, like the 4 offensively is his natural position, Fish. I would love to see Brandon Clarke be able to guard the forward position, be it the 3 or the 4. I think that having him be able to, he's got the lateral quickness to do so and the athleticism to do so. I think if he can add that to his game, I'm with you. Add that, go back offensively to what it was for you as a rookie in your first year in the NBA. I think Brandon Clarke could have a real nice bounce back season.
Yeah, and I think without Jaren last year, you needed more from Brandon Clarke. But I think too much was pushed on him to be the guy to pick up the pieces where Jaren was gone. And you know, it was just a weird year for Brandon, and I think it's one you can throw out. Let's look what he did his rookie year, and let's build on that. And if you do that, he could be terrific again.
Yeah, and he was dealing with a lot of injuries off and on last year.
Yeah, and just nagging things that just were bothersome.
And because it's nagging and bothersome, if you don't have any rest, remember last
you don't
season,
get over
nobody had any type of rest,
right?
And you don't get over those nagging sort of injuries when you're playing 4 games, 6 nights, right? You need a significant rest to get over those injuries. So this year with a more regular or with a regular 82-game schedule with appropriate breaks in between games, I would think from a health standpoint, he'll be available much more than he was last year.